Hello everybody, and this is yet again another. Oh dear, what happened to my mouse? Live may cause dizziness and nausea. Oh, it's a raccoon! I know how to catch them now. I know how to catch all the crooked the gators and all of that, you know. I know how to do it now. I didn't know before. So this is Vanellope van Schweet's house. Blueberries. 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 More blueberries. Blueberries. Whee! So, just to let you know, I've put over 193 hours into this game because it is so wonderful and so addicting. But the thing is, it's not finished. I thought to myself, I said, okay, I've completed this big objective, right? Like that. I thought that was like the main goal of the game, right? They show the credits. They're like, okay, yeah, you did everything. Here's the credits. Here's all the people that were involved. All the little people. And then as I did that, and it just, it's kind of hilarious, actually. And then all of a sudden, it shows me something like, oh no, this is to be continued. You just finished some of the game. Yeah. I think this game is meant to be like an endless update. Like, I don't know if this is going to be like to infinity and beyond, but it seems to be that. So that's why I've named this live Too Much Infinity and Beyond. It just is too much. It is too much infinity and beyond. There seems to be a lot. Seems to be a lot that goes into this game, and the updates just keep going. They just keep going and going and going. And I didn't play this originally because it had a little bit of a lag, but I think it was just because I had shitty bandwidth. Now I don't. Well, I still do, but I have something that fixes that. Now, pumpkins and eggplants, if you want to know, are the most valuable and most expensive vegetable that you can get. And this is where you'll get to spam your button. Yay! Oh my gosh, he's so gorgeous. Look at him. Look at him. Do you want to see him? Hey, hey. He's running away from me. He doesn't like me. Oh well. Call me! Where'd you go? Okay, well, call me. If you can. I know. So sad. So sad. It's so sad. He doesn't know what he's missing. That was Kristoff. I remember one time I was like, I like Hans. I'm really into Hans. I was like, that's not right. You're into a Disney villain? How could you? How could you? Hey, I dig. I dig. I dig Disney villains, actually. I think my first one was probably Scar. Scar was like the first Disney villain that I liked. But there's something about Jafar that's just really attractive. Yeah, I think it's the voice. And the fact that it's supposed to sound like Vincent Price and Boris Karloff. That's how Jonathan Freeman got the voice. He was like Vincent Price and Boris Karloff, and I can see that. If you smooth out Vincent's voice and go a little Boris Karloff, yes, you definitely would get Jafar. I think that definitely makes sense. That's how they do that in the voice acting industry. What did I want to do? I wanted to buy something. I think I'm out of tomatoes. Tomatoes! I can afford a lot of tomatoes. I'm rich. I have $451,000. I'm so rich. And it only took me $400 for that. 400 spit coins. That's what it took. Oh, this is actually really cool when it's raining. When it's raining, you don't actually have to water your plants. That's a perk right there. That's a nice perk. Planted 5 vegetables, yay! So happy. So very happy, aren't I? Yes, I am. Do, 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 do. So, if you don't use these plots, they will disappear. So make sure that you consistently use them, because after a few days, they'll be gone. They'll disappear, and then you'll be like, what the heck? What happened to my... They were here. Yeah, you gotta keep using them. You can't just keep yeah. You gotta keep using them. These are coffee beans. Do coffee beans grow on bushes? I'm trying to remember. I think they grow on bushes. I don't know. I don't question where my coffee comes from. I don't do that. It's not my style. I know that majority comes from South America, but a lot of it also comes from Colombia. And we all have some mixed feelings about Colombia. It's not a very friendly place to go if you're an American, so... Not that we're the friendliest either. Not that we Americans are the friendliest either. Yeah. I don't know, if you've seen Romancing the Stone, you know what I mean. They, lovely people that come from Colombia, though. Lovely people. Like, I really loved my favorite movie, and I've watched it like 5, 6 times, and it's Encanto. And Encanto is my favorite because I think it really sums up my childhood. It really does. It's me, you know? And I almost cried because I was like, oh my gosh. I'm like, oh my gosh, that is so me. I'm like, yay! For the first time, I was able to do that within 10 seconds. I'm usually not able to do that because it's like, with the coins, some of these not vines, those are not vines, but you'll see them. Where are they? Where are they? Okay, the thornage here. The thornage. Okay, the thornage here. Go like this. Boop. And this is a really good game. Ah, my gosh. Oh my gosh. Don't do that to me, Maribel. Maribel. I thought Maribel would be great, but I had the same fucking quest for like, I don't know how many months. I don't know. I think it's taken me 2 months just to do requests because I didn't look up tutorials. I'm allergic to them. I'm allergic to tutorials. I have to do it myself. You know, my way or the highway. Hey, I could use tips, but don't tell me how to do it, you know? Don't tell me what to do, you're not advising me! No, that's not what I mean. Oh, gems. Yeah, vast majority of what you're gonna get around here is gonna be rocks. I'm just saying. But a really good resource to have, and it's one of the hardest things to to find if you don't know where it is. Another place to go that you could get that would be the bogs of despair. No, they're not the bogs of eternal sadness. Wasn't that in Neverending Story? I know, I've watched it so many times. But it's been a while. Kidding, I was 5 years old when I first watched that. It's a favorite of mine. I actually read the book. As you know, the book only covers half of the story, which is a big bummer, but it did a good job. I hear the author was invited to the premiere for the movie, Michael End, and he showed up, and he got so disgusted by it, he left right, I think, in the middle of the movie. Like, he just left. He was so disgusted with it. It's a pity. It was done by a really good director, Wolfgang Peterson. I mean, he's a great director. I don't remember what he did that was so great, but I've probably seen something. I've probably seen something that was great of his that I enjoyed. Oh, there's a secret here. Here, get this! Figure this! You ever do that? Do you ever open your mouth and then all of a sudden Hans Conried comes out? No? Must be just me. Why did the sound get so loud after, like, all of a sudden? Why did it get so loud? I don't know why. I don't know why the sound just got so loud all of a sudden. Maybe it's just me. It's probably just me. I don't know about you, but that's what happens with me. I like to sell some things. I like to sell this, I like to sell that. Corn, carrots, this. Obviously, I don't need any rocks, come on. By the way, it really helps to, make certain things, and I'm going to show you in a minute what you're supposed to do. So, this is available whether Goofy is asleep or not, and yes, Goofy does sleep. They sleep. Prince Eric, for some reason, is a lazy bum because he's always asleep. So this is the place that you would find that would make things. So, you can make... I don't know why you'd want to make seaweed. Interesting. I accidentally used that like I was not familiar with the crafting mechanism, so I was making all the I was making all the algae into seaweed, and I was like, why am I doing that? That's not needed. That's not necessary for this gameplay, is it? No, it's not. And then we got yeah, we got these things. We got pavement. Some things. I'm gonna tell you guys. I mean, you might think that something is worth it, but I'm gonna tell you. The game is $35, okay? About $35. They're telling you that there's an ultimate and a deluxe version, and it's the same price as the actual game. I'm like, okay, so you can get half of the furniture with the deluxe version, right? And then all of the furniture with the ultimate. And I'm like, well, you're gonna get all the furniture, I think, eventually, and if you really want to invest that into it and you think that's worth it, then go for it, because I can't dictate what you're going to do, but I would recommend not buying that expansion for Ultimate and Deluxe. There is so much that you can do that you don't really have to spend money on. That's what I don't like about expansions, is because DLCs are cool, but I don't like expansions because part of expansions...
My neighbors are good. Yes. Model citizens.
I don't like how they sneak up on you. They're like quiet. They're silent. They just sneak up on you. They're just like, hi there! And I'm like, the fuck? What? Why? Why? I'm just gonna say, Scar is usually a really cool to have as like companion, but he tends to get in your way. There were some glitches. As I said, I've had this game like right after it came out, I think. You know, I got it like a couple months after it came out, and it was still in early access, and I bought it, and it was the only game that I thought would be worth $35, and really it's considering I've had it for 6 months, maybe longer, it is the best $35 that I've ever spent. So, if you want to spend full price on something, this is probably it. This is probably it. Yay. I can get some tomatoes. Yes, I'm gonna plant some tomatoes. Duh. You know, I was going crazy. I was trying to adjust the sound because I did. There's a balance between my voice and the sound of whatever, you know, the music that's playing. And you can do 4 of these at once. 4 of them at once. It's actually really cool. Oh yes, you have to eat things. You have to get bananas. Bananas. That's why I always carry bananas with me. I don't need any more bananas because I've already I've stocked up on bananas. Oh, I need you. Hey, hey, Buzz, 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 Buzz. Come on, come on, come on, Buzz, Buzzy, Buzz, Buzz. You're so tiny. That sure beats. As I said before, this is not really based on. I've heard people like Brian Hull, who I adore. He's an impressionist YouTuber, and the one thing that he said it was like Disneyland Adventures. It's not like Disneyland Adventures. It's not. It is not like Disneyland Adventures. I don't know who. It has some similarities, like some of the camera work and the sparkly little patterns sparkly little, you know, magical pathways that'll show you where you need to go next. There's an option for that if you go on the map. I'll show you. So let's say, okay, I want to find Stitch. I don't really, but let's see. So you see the little magic, the magic thing, yeah. Let's unclick that. Yeah, so that little thing, but it's gold. Now what this is based on is Disney, there is a game called Disneyland Wonders or something, and it was so bad and so money consuming that Gameloft pretty much made it a free item on any game store, and it is on Facebook Games now as we speak. And it's a very, it kind of insults your intelligence because it's so freaking easy, but in order, you unlock games, there's darkness, there's shadows, there's people forgetting things, I think, and so it's very similar to this, but they gave it a boost. They expanded it. They expanded that idea and that concept. And since it is Gameloft, I really don't see the other game, Disneyland Adventures, is not a part of Gameloft. On the other hand, this other one, and I wish I knew what it was called. Let me see if I can find it. One moment. One moment. Oh, I'm gonna go to, what was it? Okay, that's kind of a creepy noise. I don't like that noise. Didn't like that noise. Where is my... Oh, there it is. So... yeah, so, Disney Magic Kingdoms is the thing that has inspired this game. It's called Disney Magic Kingdoms. And, as I said, it's a pay-to-win kind of thing. And it was slow. It take, you know, some of the what was it? Some of the updates kind of created a problem, especially with the mobile version. It got to the point where you know, it loaded too long. There was a lot of issues, and which goes a lot. And it was meant to be like a forever thing, but I don't think it ever took off. It's probably one of the worst Game Loft games that they've come up with. It was a great idea, but I think that they did a good job with expanding it to where it is an infinite thing like this, to where, you know, just when you think that you're done with your work, they're like, you're not done. You have more to do, my friend. You have much to learn, young Padawan. Much to learn. For you are not a Jedi yet. Fuck, I should be a Jedi by now. Really. I mean, dealt with so much bullshit in my life. Come on, I should be getting medals or something, you know, something or other. I mean, I should be getting my black belt by now. Just saying. If mental gymnastics was a sport, I would have a gold medal. I deserve a medal. Don't take it away from me. Don't take it away from me. Ooh! Purple stones. That's just what I need, is purple stones. And this is where you get your ore. And for some reason, I think I might speak to the manager about this, but I don't know the manager, so but I'm gonna say something. I'm gonna be saying, why do you give me so much gold? Please tell me why. Tell me why you give me so much gold. And no, I'm not gonna sing a frickin' Backstreet Boys song, okay? What kind of girl do you think I am? Oh my gosh. Can you believe it? I was doing that. Everybody, I think everybody does it. They're like, oh my gosh, you know, oh yeah, that's so gross, you know. The Backstreet Boys, and it's like they don't like the Backstreet Boys, and I understand. It's really cringy, but if you've been watching HR Puff and stuff, and you enjoyed that, and you enjoyed Chitty Chitty Bang Bang, and all of those cringy musicals, The Hills Are Alive stuff, I think you can withstand the Backstreet Boys, you guys. Stop complaining. If you don't like Backstreet Boys, don't listen to them. But don't lie. When you hear that song, I Want It That Way, you're gonna sing to it. It's an automatic response. You can't help it. Yeah. Wait, shit. Where's the other one? Yay! More coinage. It's all the way over there. Can I get there? Yes, I can! So this is where Anna and Elsa live. Yes, Elsa. I was real excited. I was like a little girl. I was just like, Elsa's right there! And she's helping me up! Oh, I was so happy. Ursula is just a basic bitch in this. She's not really that exciting. Ariel, she's a greedy bitch. Scar's okay if he's not... See, when you have, like, a surplus of something and something glows, so if your plot glows while you're gathering it, like these little plots, which it will do every once in a while, at least once a day, or at least every time that you open the game and do this, yeah, you might. But, yeah, Scar will just get in between you and the, he'll just get in between you and whatever you're picking. So when you're pushing E, when you hold that down, it gets all the oh wait, you're not holding down E, but you're spamming it. So when you do that, he goes in front of you. You're going to kill him. No, you're going to click on him. You're clicking on him. And And I was just like, after 2 times, I was like, why are you being an asshole? And then I remembered, oh, Scar is an asshole, so maybe that was done on purpose. I don't know, I think that was a glitch. Seems kind of stupid to complain about it right now. You know, at this point. Well, I can complain about it, but I'm not gonna go all Karen and go, ah, you didn't file your paperwork. Oh, Wazowski. You know, Wazowski. You know, I'm not gonna go all Strickland on him.
Oh.
Strickland. Is that Strickland? I don't know. I also, another villain that I was really into was Randall Boggs. I think he's kind of a reluctant villain. He's a reluctant villain. He doesn't want to be a villain. He's just frustrated. He had a bad day, okay? He'd been working on that machine for 3 years. And Sully is like, he's a major ass cheater, right? Right? Not a nice guy in the beginning. They covered that in Monsters University. And as bad as that was, I saw it once. I don't really care to see it again. I think it's a one-time thing. You know, it's not one of those things that you're like, oh, this is a rare moment. You don't actually get to pick it as soon as it materializes. That's unusual. Usually what you do is you wander around, do some useless shit, and then you come back, and then like magic, it appears. But this is even more magical because I can actually see what I'm doing. But yeah, just know. And what was really fun is there was a glitch where I had Anna as a companion. I don't know what she does. She gardens or mines. I forgot what I got her to do, but she did something like that. And it's hilarious, actually. And so I'm just going. I'm just walking around, you know, just walking around. And I'm you know, jogging, blah blah blah, you know, keep going and keep going and I keep going and I keep going and all of that. Oh yeah, that's the something else. And yes, I have a pig following me. Okay, it's the pig for Moana. It's actually a side quest that I did. When I did a side quest for Moana, I got Pua, the Micronesian pig. Malaysian, Micronesian, okay? Micronesian, okay. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. South Pacific, should I say that? I don't know what the correct term would be. I want to be respectful because obviously I respect all cultures and appreciate different cultures, obviously. Kind of a culture connoisseur. I don't discriminate. I mean, do you think I would really discriminate? Okay, those big Maori men doing their dance and without their shirts. Do you think I'm gonna like, oh my goodness, that is so, oh no, I'm not gonna do that. Heck, you want to do it shirtless with just a frickin' thong on? Go for it. I don't care. Yeah, that's why I don't discriminate, of course. Hey, I watched Whale Rider, okay? I'm not objectifying them, the Maori people. I'm saying that their dance is very beautiful and I enjoy watching it. Stop making me out to be such a creep. I'm not. I think it's cool. I love New Zealand and I love Maori people and it's awesome. And in some places in the islands in Micronesia, they actually do speak a little bit of Maori. They speak a little bit of Hawaiian. Yeah, it's a very, very vast culture. I learned that after I saw Moana. I was like, wow, that's a diverse culture right there. I mean, it's a couple of islands, and yeah, it's just awesome. And that was cool. Yay! So I'm not gonna get any, like, what is that? I don't know what that is. I don't know. So it also has a house flipper option. As I said, I am so far into this. I thought about starting over, but you know, after about 160 hours, I'm like, fuck no, I'm not starting over. You're gonna be kidding me. No! I'm not starting over. Starting over all of the quests, the infinite quests that I've had to go through to get here. You don't have no idea what I've had to do to get here. No idea. I don't even know what's in here. No, I need to put my gems somewhere. Yeah, I do know what's in there. I know what's in there. I know what's in here, and that's not it. This is what I'm talking about. This even has a wonderful map. I created this world. I should know. I'm the ruler of all of this. I should know how to do this. You know? I should know. I should. So if you want to, instead of just like dragging and going, oh, where's I'm going to put it over here, no? If you have a computer, I'm going to say, click your right button, the right clicker on your mouse, and you go like that, and it's so much easier, so you don't have to worry about, oh, I don't know if it's going to go there, or I don't think it's going to fit there. No, you don't have to freaking worry about that. That's why. You don't have to. You don't have to. I don't need any more freaking gold. Do you see how much gold I have? I got like 200. I've got like 300 gold. I don't need any more gold, you guys. Like, I don't know whose idea was to get more gold. They were like, give them more gold. No, I think I might actually make a complaint. Not with the manager, but somebody close to that. No, I'm just gonna go talk to developers, say, hey, could you put more of this iron ore into it? Because that would be really useful. I need iron ore. They want me to have a tremendous amount of ore. And do you see how much I have? It's horrible. It's horrible. I only have this much. This much. 29. I don't know how much I have. I'm not good at math. I'll calculate it another time. Another time, darling. Hey, can you exit? Exit. Thank you. Okay, dokie, then I was just drinking some water, and because, you know, I have this wonderful little microphone up to my face, yeah, I don't feel like that's not gonna be a good live with me drinking water and go, yeah, that's not gonna be good. Yeah. Look. Yeah, that's not that. I don't think we need that in the live. Even though I just did it, made that sound. It's like we don't need this, but let me demonstrate. I know this is totally annoying sound, but let me demonstrate it. But let me do it as Fran Drescher. Oh, Mr. Sheffield. I might need to work on that, but okay. When I say I might need to work on that, that means like never, because nobody in my family likes Fran Drescher. I don't know why. It's beyond me. I don't understand. I don't understand. She has such a lovely voice. No, she does. She really does. Now she speaks. She actually doesn't talk like that. She says, hi, this is Fran Drescher. How are you doing? Hi. So, I'm doing the Cancer Schmancer today. Yes, it's going to be so lovely to see everybody's smiling faces. And oh my gosh, she looks amazing. I have watched every single episode of The Nanny, but everybody that I've known, I mean everybody, it's like a conspiracy. It's like my aunts don't like him, my uncles don't like him, my dad don't like it, my brother probably does not like it. I knew my grandmother despised that show, so I am the only one in my family that likes The Nanny. Hey, I watched it for the butler, okay? I wanted to the butler. This is the butler. The butler did it. The butler did. I have been wanting to get a cameo for him for a long time, and I just never got around to doing it, and I just like, I just seize up so many times, because I had such a crush on him. I was simping on him, I was simping on him pretty hard, so, and it just was like, it's kind of like when you see your crush and you see them and you just don't have the confidence to go up to them. It's kind of like that. I know it's just a personalized thing, but like, it's scary, you know, and I don't know. It's usually a gift too, you know. Okay, thank you. Da-da-da. I want to know what this is. It's a fish! No, it's not. It's not a fish. It's not a fish, you guys. It's not a fish. Does that look like a fucking fish? No, it does not. Oh, I am scoring today. I'm just scoring today. Yay! Of course, thanks to Moana, I don't really have to like go fishing at all. And these are not brains, these are corals. Okay? There's a coral that looks like a brain, okay? It's a coral. Corals are very complex organisms. They can break down just about anything, and they're amazing. They are protected by law and government often because they are very valuable to the ecosystem and the underwater environment, because they, I don't know what they do in particular that makes them so amazing, but they just are, and the fact that the government protects them is pretty awesome too. I'm not talking about our government, I'm talking about other people's government. That's so much better. No, I have no idea. I have no idea. I don't ask any questions and they tell me no lies. That's what I do. Fish! So this is like fish. This is fish. See, thanks to Moana, I don't actually have to go fishing. Kind of wishing is a waste of time! No. Fishing. Fishing. Hi, Olaf. Olaf is great. He gave me a lot of cool quests. One of his first quests was really acting up a lot. I don't know why. Are you there? Oh, there you are. Okay. Let's just check. Just checking if you're there. Because I wouldn't want you to disappear on me. Oh no, we wouldn't want that to happen. So this is gonna be open, and this blew my mind. I almost had a aneurysm when I found out, because I was like, oh, Goofy's here, and then I go to his house and he's sleeping. I'm like, how does he do that? How is he in two places at once? Please tell me how this is done. I don't know how you do this, but it's gotta be freaking amazing that you can do that. Yet again, I don't need any glass. No glass. I didn't need glass. I don't need that either. Thanks, but like, no thanks. You know what I mean? Yeah, you can literally just do bullshit. I remember I got a game. You know, I love these kind of games where you garden and fish, you know, Stardew Valley things. And you can do all of these things over and over again, and it was so much. And So there was this game called Life of Porsche, and I enjoyed it. I spent several hours playing it. I loved it. It was so enjoyable, and I just got lost in this world. But then the missions were timed, and I was like, where? In what world do you time these things? I'm like, that's not cool. You're timing? You're timing this stuff? I'm like, heck no. And then I lost all I wasn't able to finish, so I had to start all over, and then I did another character, and the character wasn't as cool. Because, you know, your first character is always, you know, it's always a matter of pride. You're just like, oh, yes, this looks good. This is exactly what I want. And, sometimes you figure out later that that's not what you want, but, like, this character was the epitome of everything that I wanted in a character. She was hideous looking, but I adored the fact that she looked like the way she did. She looked like a freaking zombie, and I liked that, so I was like, yay, that's what she looks like. That's awesome. But I think somebody had other ideas. The developers were like, you can't do that. It's like, why not? Why can't I do that? Why can't I? Why can't I do that? Yay! So I don't really need to go to the gems, because... Oh, that is a nice picture of Paris and... grapefruit? No, oranges and lemons, okay. Oranges and lemons, darling. Oranges and lemons. It's not grapefruit. I wish it were grapefruit, but... grapefruit is kind of an acquired taste. What the... Oh, I know what I did. I think the last time this is what I did. So it has like a flipper option. It has a flipper! Like house flipper, not like Flipper the dolphin. It has a flipper version, so you can like put these trees in certain areas, and I'm gonna put this over here, because kind of complements the things over there. That is Eric's castle. I'm just not having enough room. And it looks kind of crowded, but it was a lot more crowded than before. And Buzz just lives in a trailer. No, that's a motorhome. Okay, he's not trailer trash, you guys. That's just cruel of you to think that. And I haven't figured this, but I think this is important in the future. I haven't, after 100 and... Oh, the edge of the world! Oh no, no, no! Oh no, we must get out of here! Yes, let's get out of here. And yes, you can move this. Can you move this? You can. You know, I don't really like the rocks, so I'm just gonna take them. I'm gonna move them. I'm gonna move this over here. Yeah, I'm gonna move this. I don't think this needs to be there. That was a quest. I don't think it really needs to be there. All these little signs. You know, kind of what I did with a lot of the... So there were these quests, okay? I wasn't really that invested with them, but I didn't really like them. Okay, why can't I grab a hold of it? I'd like to grab a hold of that, thank you. Can I grab a hold of it? Thank you. Thank you! And that is actually a stool of some sort. It looks like an egg, but it's a stool of some sort. So, I don't need a bush. I don't need bushes, no. I don't need that. I don't know what the fuck that is, but... Oh, okay, well, we can leave that there. That doesn't need to be there either. These rocks are... they're obstructing things. I don't like that. What the heck is pumpkins doing here? I don't need that either. And these bushes... No, don't need that either. Can I grab a hold of that, thank you? Oh, you're going to be temperamental again? Hmm? Oh goodness, I have a lot of training with these. Can I please grab a hold of this? No, it doesn't. It doesn't want me to. It's getting confused for some reason. I don't know what the heck this is, but I'm just gonna put this over here. Can I just put it here? Where can I put it? Can I just put it there? No, that's a perfect place for it, actually. What else can we do to destroy this world of mine? What else? I can't move this. Okay, this is just ruining the feng shui. I know it was for the lions, but come on. You got a pond there. Be happy with that. The thing is, when you're not that invested in a lot of these things, I'm just gonna say, when you're not really that invested in a lot of it, what you can do is you can put objects on. So just get basic objects. So if somebody says, so if Scrooge McDuck says, oh, put 10 pieces of furniture out over here, you can just do that and then remove them as soon as you do after you're done. So you didn't like. And I know that sounds horrible, but it was a necessary thing that I had to do. Yeah, my surround sound is kind of, despite the surround sound, this isn't quite as nightmarish as Disneyland Adventures. As I said, this is based on Disney Magic Kingdoms, not Disneyland Adventures. I told you this. I told you all about it. Now, what's the matter with you? Okay, I don't have no idea what I'm doing, but I think I'm going in this direction. I'm going in this direction. Oh, I forgot about these. This is the cocoa tree or something. I don't know what it is. It's you can make candy with this, I think. If you get some sugar or cane and some of this stuff, and you can make your own. So there's a cooking option, but it's very simplified. And for those of you that so I don't like to read tutorials or hints or watch or read walkthroughs that often. So honestly, what I do is but I have in the past looked up this game many times, and the great thing about this game is there's information, infinite amount of information about how to do the quest, what to look for. It might kind of spoil the game, but sometimes when you're stuck, and there are a lot of these quests that are very vague, and it's very frustrating with a lot of these games because you have these very vague quests and they just don't make any sense to you. They're like, where do I go to get this? Find this! And you're like, where? Where do I find it? What do I do? Where am I going? And it just feels like you're aimlessly going around places. So the best way, and this is the best way, this is actually the most legal way to cheat in a game, is to look up hints and to look up hints and tips. And sometimes I will look up, because I don't want to have to, sometimes I just don't want to have to, like, you can give gifts to certain characters, and sometimes I just don't want to wait around and look for that recipe, because there's certain things that you have to do to unlock. There's certain quests, specific quests, and it doesn't happen all the time, that will give you recipes. And do you want to sit around and do that and wait? No, you want to make it then and there. That way, you don't have to find it later. You know what I mean? So I have looked up hints, and I have no shame. I've looked up hints and tips and articles, and I usually go to IGN or something like that. I usually do that. So that's really cool. Aren't you supposed to give me more? Useless. Give me more! More! He doesn't want to give me more. So yeah, a fun tip. Not a fun tip. It's not a tip exactly. All it is just, how do I say it?
Oh.
Goofy actually does better in his he's more of a people person, and he's more interested in that's my theory at least. He's more of a people person. He likes to be around people. He excels at that. He's friendly, he's nice, he's just an overall good guy, you know. You know. And he is. He's actually very, I mean, he gets a girl, he embarrasses his kid, but then he finds out how to kind of let him go, and you know, he struggles as a dad, I think, as a single dad. He's a single dad, and so you kind of just like warm up to him, you know. And it's just like we don't talk about the single dads out there. We talk about the single moms, and I think they all work equally hard at doing what they do, and they all struggle. They struggle in different areas, but I don't think anybody is to be excluded when it comes to single parenting. I think both men and women struggle in that aspect. And yeah, it's hard. It's hard not having another parent because it's not natural. It's not a natural thing, but with Disney, you know, they kill off the mom. So it's like they kill off the mother every single time, you know. Not a man. Not a man. I need to water. It's saying for me to water this. Okay, I'll water it. I'll water it for you. I do it this once. And frick, I don't want any more I don't want any more. Some of these things have to be watered at least twice. And you can be like me and just forget about the game for like a couple days. You can be like, oh yeah, I didn't even know. I forgot to plant this like 3 days ago. You know, you can do that. You can do that. You can like forget about it. You can do that, or you can actually just like play the game. When you're in the game, you can see what needs to be watered. But hey, forgetting about it and then going back to it later works too. It's your game, okay? It's not, this is a personal game. You don't have to like do what people tell you to do. That's what I don't like about tutorials. It's just like, yes, I did it this way. Isn't it smashing? And you're like, not particularly. You only have 2 fish. That's sad. See, look at this. So it says 3 minutes and 43 seconds. I came here. I think it takes an entire day. That's just for one fish. I think it's 3 minutes for each fish. So that's just gonna take all day. Do your math. Okay, well, maybe I should do the math. So if it's 3 minutes for every fish, and I need 20 of them. Okay, now it's time to put my brain back into my head that has fallen onto the floor. I will dust it off and place it back in. Alright. Let's do the math, shall we? Oh, that's a great shot. Here, look at my pretty face. You want to see my pretty face? Look at me. Look how beautiful I am. I just am. I just am smashing it. I'm just... I am so beautiful. And I specifically made her with darker skin, because, you know, cultural appropriation. No, that's not the reason. No, I just personally wanted to be, I wanted to have that skin color. Okay, yeah, the truth is, I'm very white, okay? I'm a very white person, and it's refreshing to have a character that is not, that doesn't look like a frickin' solar panel. Yeah, that was me. That was me when I was growing up. That was totally me. Okay, so let's do the math. So if there are 6... okay, for every 3 minutes. So for every 3 minutes. Yeah, it's gonna take me about... Oh, wow, yeah. So, yeah. When I come back in an hour, there'll be fish. It's great. Yeah, that's 3 minutes for... But if it's 2... Wait. But if there's... Huh. But if there's... I don't know. I think I'm thinking too hard for this, and it's making my brain hurt. The numbers are making my brain feel like they're being compressed within a metal trap, and I don't like that feeling. That's what numbers do to my brain. They make me feel trapped. I'm trapped! Help! Algebra was really hard, you guys. It was very hard. It was very hard for me. I tried. I did my best. I did. I finished high school, you guys! I did it! I passed. I went to graduation. I did all of that. Okay. I did all of it. I did what I was supposed to do. Now only eternity waits me. An eternity of knowledge and learning new things every day. That's, I don't know. I think the real thing, I think the greatest evil that you can ever come up with, besides greed and all of that, besides greed and Mark Zuckerberg. No, I'm just joking. Yeah, besides all of that, I think the greatest evil is when someone just doesn't open their mind to new information. I think that as a human being, you are giving up on your life. You're giving up as a human being. You're giving up on evolving. You're giving up on changing your viewpoint, and not just your viewpoint, but widening your viewpoint. Because if you cannot widen your viewpoint on things, you can still believe the things that you believe. You can still have the belief system. You can still be religious and do all of those things if you want. Be spiritual, religious, whatever. Political, whatever. But don't let any of those things keep you from learning new things, because people will do this, and I think it's just an excuse. I think people just do this. They're like, oh, I'm just too old to learn anything. I was like, well, I beg to differ. I knew a guy that went to the library. Every day I saw him at the library. The guy looked like he was about to die, okay? He was old. And I think it was just because he was hunched over. You know, I think it was just because he was hunched over or something. And I think he had I think he had like suffered some strokes or something, so one of his eyes was all like, it was all bloodshot and it was sagging, and I just thought, but this guy, every day, he would walk to the bus stop, he would get off the bus, he'd go to the library, and he would pick up a National Geographic, read the whole thing, and come back. And he was like 80 years old, and he was learning new things. As I said, he looked like death, but that didn't stop him. He was sharp. And that's what I'm saying. Age, unless you have like dementia or you're struggling mentally, which a lot of older people do, but so do younger people. So I just don't think there's really an excuse for you to just be like, I already know all this. Like, no, you don't. You don't. Guess what? Younger people are still learning. Older people are still learning. You can never stop learning because there's always new information. And now that we have the internet, we can learn even more. And the fact that you can't do that, it's just sad. It saddens me. I'm not being I'm trying not to be judgmental. Really not. I understand. Mental illness is a struggle. I struggle with autism and ADHD, and I that may be a form of mental illness that we're not even aware of. And I struggle with it, and it's hard. It's hard with depression and all of that. And there's so many factors. of why you can't learn and why you can't do that. Abuse, family, friends that don't support you. You know, there's so many things that could go wrong within your life. And obviously, but I think that you shouldn't give up training your brain to do new things, okay? Just learn a little bit of something each day. And if you can't do that, do things that you usually do that will help your brain. So, I'm gonna say this, and I may, you know, this isn't gonna be backed up by science, you know, I'm not like, oh yeah, science says, you know, I'm not gonna, you know, throw statistics at you and say that. But what I am gonna do is I'm gonna say, I think a lot of these games are very good for your brain because you're organizing, you're putting things, you're positioning things, you're putting them where they need to go. You are visualizing what you want, and you're using your brain to do that. Everything you do is using your brain. So, and I think your brain is it's the key to everything. It's a key to your mental health, it's a key to your happiness. Take care of your brain. Do good things for it. Give your brain a pat on the back. No, give it a hug. Tell it, hey, you're doing alright right now. You got up. You got up! That's an accomplishment right there, actually. You got up! You did what you needed to do. Did you clean the house? Did you paint the walls? Did you do all that? No, but you can do it in House Flipper. Yeah. You know what? House Flipper is actually a great motivation. Because when I was in the middle of, like, I had put off something with straightening up my room for a while. I was just like, I don't want to do it. I'm not feeling it. This is, yeah, it's work. It's going to be work. I'm going to sweat. And when I sweat, it's just not going to be good. So I was thinking that. And I was just, you know, I just didn't want to do it. And, yeah, it was, but then I just said, I told my brain, I kind of tricked my brain into doing this. I was like, look, you just have to do a little bit, okay? Just do a little bit. Do a little bit today. Do a little tiny bit. Doesn't have to be big. Oh no, it doesn't have to be big at all. Not at all. Just, you know, it doesn't have to be big. It doesn't have to be a big deal at all. You know, just do one task. You know, get all of this out of here. And so I did it, and what did I do? I did my entire room. Yeah, I did everything. I did everything. Cause my brain was saying, oh, it's not gonna be a big deal. Now, if you tell my brain this is gonna be a lot of work, I'm gonna sweat, then my brain will just be like, no. We're playing fucking House Flipper today. That's what we're doing. It's like, no, we can't do that. Yeah, that's what we're doing. But I just told my brain, I was like, okay, let's do a little bit today and a little bit tomorrow. And then as I got into it, I was like, first of all, let's get it all over with. Let's just do it all now. Let's not drag this out. We've dragged this out long enough. You know, you're doing this, you're listening to your music, you're doing whatever. And yeah, I got it done. Thanks to House Flipper. Thank you so much. I wasn't feeling too hot afterwards, but once I ate something and hydrated, I was fine. Yeah. I mean, work is work. It doesn't always feel good when you do it, but when it's done, it feels good. There's a sense of accomplishment. But the way I see it is you have to think small in order to think big. Or you have to think, in order to think big, you need to think small. Okay. Big things happen in little tiny increments. So, for instance, you wake up. It's a transition. You wake up. It's a transition. You know? What's in that? Nothing. Nothing? Nothing? There's nothing in there. Nothing. As you can see, I've got lots of sticks I need some more black sticks. It's very obvious. I need more black sticks. That's only in one place. That would be in the Forgotten Lands, and I don't think it should be forgotten because I haven't forgotten it. Did I tell you I'm probably gonna be a Yenta? Not a Yenta. I'm gonna be Yetta. I'm not gonna be a Yenta. Sorry, that would be horrible. Me being a matchmaker. I don't think I can take that kind of charge in people's lives. That might be kind of bad. That might not be a good thing. I've seen Hello Dolly. I've seen Emma many times. I've seen Clueless. It just doesn't work out. You know what I mean? It just doesn't work out the way that you think it would. You think you're helping people, and then you just, yeah.
How's it going?
Stories like that, always something backfires, and I don't know why. Never mind. Oh, I remembered what I'm doing here. Yes, I wanted something. Something very important. So important, in fact. That I forgot. What is this? I don't know what this is, but it's green. Doesn't look very good. Go do something with that. Go fix that, will you? So I thought that this was a clever idea. I really did. I thought, oh, this is so clever. So very clever. Where I put all this stuff. Because I thought it would be easier to navigate. You know? I was thinking to myself, oh, this is going to be easier to navigate. It's going to be so cool. I don't need white. I need black. Please, I want more black stuff. I mean, black wood. Black wood. That sounded very strange. Please ignore that. I wanted wood. I want what? Wood! Wood, you guys. Wood. I don't know where the wood is anymore. There's no wood? Where does wood go? I see white wood, but no black wood. Oh, you guys. Why did you make this so difficult? Making it so hard for me. Don't like this. No. Ah, I can't see. But I'm gonna say this is something that you're gonna want to look up this game a lot, because there's a lot of quests that you might not understand. Look it up as much as you need to. Okay, nobody's gonna, especially if you're going solo and you're not actually doing this live like I am. Yeah, you're gonna be fine. You'll be fine, you'll be fine, you'll be fine. Woo. Yes, just cheat. Cheat to win the game. There's no winning, okay? This is one of those things where it's not even cheating at this point. It's just looking up tips and hints. You just want to know what to do, you guys. Is that really such a crime? 3 pieces of wood, and I've been here for 10 minutes. Oh my gosh. Like, is this like a resource that we just don't want you to have, or what is going on? What is going on with this? I just want black wood. And there's hardly any in there, and I can't really see very well, so that doesn't really help. Now what do we do? Oh yes, I'm trying to level up Buzz Lightyear. Does he need to be leveled up? I don't know. Seems like it's taking a long time to do it. Where are you? There you are. No, I don't. No. I just want to look. I don't know what you're doing, but. Oh, I wasn't supposed to click on it. I was just supposed to put my cursor over it. Of course! You want pink? Pink, red, Purple. Okay, pink, red, purple. Alright, I'll go back into my house. It was just there. Why not? Why not do it again? My house is just lovely. My house is lovely. I just keep going back to it. And I keep wandering the rooms aimlessly. Because I don't know what I'm doing half of the time. So, did you want this? I don't understand. Did you want that? Did you want split trade? There we go. Put that. Nope. Put that there. And he wanted red, right? Let's look. Let's look. Let's just double check. You can never be too careful with these games. I'm just telling you. Shiny. You want shiny tourmaline. Okay. Shiny tourmaline. That's different than just regular tourmaline. Like, we had to confuse things by making shiny tourmaline. Like, did we really need to do that? I'm not complaining, but it's a bit confusing the way that you did that. But alrighty then. Split. Let's put 3 there. Okay, dude. Hey, can you come over here? Yeah, I can't reach you over there. Thanks. Hey! Hey! I have something to give you. Like... yeah. Excellent! Yeah, it's excellent. It is. So I got this for you. Yay, you leveled up! Okay. He's leveled up. Yes! Yes! Okay. So that's all the things that you can essentially do. Yay! Daylight. I get to grab some things. Hello. Oh, I got all these things to give you. I know it's crazy. Come here. Hello. This is kind of time consuming. I might as well just give him all the things because I don't want to carry this around. I do have limited space, you know. Limited space for a lot of things. I'm supposed to level him up so he can give me other quests to do. There's something else he's supposed to give me to do, and I don't do this. But I can't do anything else. And that would be very bad. So after a while, if you give a person, let's say, okay, let's say that you have 40 bananas, and Buzz Lightyear here likes bananas. First of all, you can give him all 40 and he will hardly move. It will move slower. It will move faster the first time you give him, like the first, like 2 times maybe. But after the 3rd time, good luck with that. They will take up all your resources and they will not give you anything in return. You're growing their friendship. Does that sound familiar? Giving everything to someone and not getting anything in return? Yeah, it's not worth it, okay? That's just not the best way to do it. Is just to have them do certain chores and errands with them. That's the best way to do it. It's the best way. Best way, baby. Yay! No. Now what do we do? What do we do now? You still behind me? Okay, good. Good. Gotta see what Scrooge McDuck has, because I've got money to spend. I didn't have money before. Oh, that's lovely. $10,000? That is not worth a Coke can? I don't understand that.
Hope you have a bull market day.
Oh, sure. Yeah, let's get it.
Thank you kindly.
You're welcome. I don't like him. He's a money grabber. He grabs money. Can I can't jump up on it? Can't? What's that?
Hello.
That's lovely. Don't I already have that?
Goodbye now. Toodaloo.
I think I might already have that. Let's look. Dresses. Dresses. I freaked out when when Elsa gave me this. I was like, oh! I was just so happy. And it still is. It's very beautiful. So, no, that's not the same. It looks the same, but it's strapless. Oh my gosh, Orphan Annie. It is a bit expensive, though. For $3,000. 3,000 bitcoins. Sure.
Hey.
Can I sell the other one?
Bye-bye.
If I get it? The only thing is when you buy things, you can sometimes get it later in a quest. So I would, and there are chests that you can get them in. So don't be too eager to buy things. I'm just saying, like, and as I said, I wouldn't pay for the $35 expansion. Like, oh, you can get all the furniture. Pay $30 now and $30 later. No, I don't think so. Unless it's, unless somebody can convince me that that's worth my weight, worth the weight in gold, then no, I'm not doing that. I'm never, ever doing that. That is ridiculous. I can understand if you bought a $20 game and the expansion is like $14 or something, you know, I can understand that, but I don't need to talk to you right now. I'm doing things. Thank you. Anything else you'd like to do for me? No? Wanna weigh those coconuts?
Good to see you.
Ah. I'd like to get rid of all of this, thank you. There, I just got back $1,000 of that I just spent on a dress. Let's take a look at it, shall we? We did buy a dress, I forgot. Forgot all about it, I just bought it and then I forgot. Okay. Ow, it looks like I'm going to the prom. Mouth. What's wrong with my mouth? Nothing. There's nothing wrong with your mouth, darling. You're beautiful the way you are. A mask. There are no masks. There's no masks. I haven't gotten any masks. No bracelets. No. Let's look at the hats. Hats. Can't. Oh, that is fashionable, isn't it? That is kind of cute. That's what I have. That's what I used to have. This is what's cute. This is just weird. Oh, that's cool too. I don't know. I think that could go with the right outfit. I'm not saying that it's weird. I think it's beautiful. You know, the way that it is. But this is my favorite. This is my favorite hat, actually. It's one of my favorites. Looks very weird and strange, but I like that, so you know, no problem there. I was gonna buy some tomatoes. Tomatoes. We have some tomatoes, please. Tomatoes.
How's it going?
Well, I would like to buy a shit ton of tomatoes. Yeah, yeah, it's really... You should not be that happy about that. Just saying, you shouldn't be that happy about me spending all that money. And yay. Moana's dancing for how fitting. She's doing it on the beach. That's where you dance. How very fitting. Another game I want to play, but I'm not quite sure how to play it is BioShock Infinite. Don't ask me why I did this, but I decided to buy the entire series. It didn't happen overnight. I just saw that they were on sale, and I was like, that is cool. It's on sale now. As I said, I'm a budget gamer. I don't buy full price for anything. Last thing I bought full price was Texas Chainsaw Massacre, and I'm having some serious doubts about that because... Why? Because... It's a good game, but I haven't mastered it yet, and I think in time I'm gonna master it. Okay. Ah, yay! Look at all that! Yay! I got all this. This is what I like to do. I like to outwit him. Like, go too fast on purpose and see if he catches up. I like to do that with my... friends. I like to go really fast and then see if they can catch up. It's too much fun. Hello. I'd like to give you like 70 raspberries. Here you go. And that is a seafood appetizer. That was a mistake. I made some. I did not read the instructions and the directions. I did not read the instructions properly. That's what I like to call them. So what happened is, it's actually quite funny, is I was one ingredient short, so I made something entirely different, which I had made before. So it was a bit disappointing, but I had enough resources, so I was able to try it again, and it all worked out in the end, actually. Worked out quite splendidly. There you got more apples. Apples for me. This looks like I'm aimlessly wandering around. I'm not. Let me give you that idea. Probably because I said that's what I do on a constant basis. Well, I wasn't serious. No, I was serious. I was very serious, actually. Hey, how much you want for this? You want that much for it? Yeah, you can have it. It's all yours. It's all yours, buddy. Yeah, he does better than Scrooge McDuck because he's a people person and he does things. He's more of a... Scrooge McDuck is all about money, and Goofy is more about the people, and so people are very drawn to that. So that's why he's more of a successful businessman than he is. He does exceptionally well, and he's just setting up his... it kind of bothers Scrooge McDuck. He's actually said this in the story, if there is... That there is a story somewhere in this game, you just have to find it. But yeah, that's what they do. Essentially, he was a bit disturbed by the fact that he wasn't as successful as Goofy. You know, like Goofy was more successful than he was, and something to do with the speed and just the fact that, you know, he I don't know, he just does things a little bit better. Like I said, he's an awesome dude. He's single dad. He's cool. You know,
Mhm.
he works hard. You know, there's a lot more to Goofy than you realize, and if you watch the movies where he has a son, yeah, you'll realize that he is a struggling single parent and trying to manage, you know, seeing his boy grow up, going to college, and then he meets somebody that he likes, and, you know, it's cool. It's a nice little... It's a nice movie. I haven't seen it in a long time. I saw it. I do believe I saw it when it came out. I might have rented it. Back when you could rent things. I don't know if I got it in VHS or what. I have no idea. That is a really inconvenient place to put that. But okay. You're trying to hide it. And also there's been an issue where certain things that people, like when it's an essential item, like there was this one crystal that I was supposed to find in one. I was like, yeah, go find this crystal. And I had to look it up and I had to say, where is this? Because I looked everywhere. I went in this mood, you know, backed up, looked for it, went all over the map, and still couldn't find it. Finally, I found an article that said that there was a glitch within the game, like a bug, that would cause it to be behind Remy's restaurant. I was like, that's just weird, but sure enough, I went behind Remy's restaurant. You know, Remy's the rat from Ratatouille. Yeah, it was right there. I was like, and I was like, okay, that's cool. That's cool. At least I found it, though. But it's essential to look up articles and hints and tips about this. I know. And you'll be like, hey. The only thing is I can't jump. I'd like to be able to jump. There's no jumping. I would prefer there to be more of a jump. I just have a lot of lemons. This is why it pays off. I think the amount of lemons has increased. I don't know. The amount of help that they're giving me has increased, perhaps. Perhaps the recovery rate for the surplus produce has increased as well. I don't know. It's a lot of lemons. 57 lemons. But it's all for you, Goofy. All for you. Only for you. Goofy I love, Goofy I do. When will our heart part? My heart beats only for you. I actually have a lovely singing voice. That was not my best. That was not my best. Here, let me get hydrated first. Ah, yes. Now I am back. As I said, I don't like to be like... Normally I just drink water because, you know, I'm wearing kind of this thing and you're probably wondering, well, no wonder you're using a shitty microphone. Yeah, well, my not shitty microphone is a bit broken at the moment. I think I can get it fixed, but haven't gone around to getting it fixed yet. So, you know how it is. But so I have a Razer headset. I don't really like my Razer headset. I'm just gonna say I don't really like it, and it's not because it's not nice. I mean, they are nice, but just the Razer V2 Shark V2 Pro is just like, oh yeah, it's not great. I mean, I like the sound. The sound is more dynamic, yes. But I'm gonna say my Skull Candy. So I got these Skull Candy, headphones. Like, oh, I don't know, it was like 5 months ago, and they're black, and they're Skull Candy Crusher. And, they have Evo Crusher, but this isn't that. No, this is something that was discontinued. They don't make them anymore. It was really difficult to just even find them. And it was a miracle that I found them. And I got them new. I don't think they were refurbished or anything. It was new, and it was awesome, and I loved it. And they just are so snug. It's almost like they're giving you a hug, you know? You know, it just makes you feel very safe and secure. And for someone with autism like I do, it's just having a pair of good headphones is essential. And it has this bass thing. So when you flip a switch, the bass gets so intense. Oh yeah, it's awesome. It's so therapeutic. But yeah, it's awesome for when. I mean, I had never heard of 8D ever. 8D means 8-dimensional or bilateral simulation, which means it makes you think that you're in a bigger space. It's fluctuating from ear to ear, and it has a soothing effect on people with, we're gonna go with neurodivergent. So neurodivergent, which means bipolar, any kind of mental illness, autism, ADHD, ADD, anything like that. If you have something like that that's in the neurodivergent spectrum, which it is a spectrum, I would believe, you could even have schizophrenia. You could have bipolar schizophrenia. You could have anything like that. But it has a soothing effect on people who have neurodivergent minds. But for other people, and this has actually been proven, but for those that are, I like to call them muggles. Because I don't want to say, like, non-autistic individuals. That's not nice, because that makes me sound like I'm like supporting reverse ableism, and that doesn't sound very good, so we don't want to do that. I mean, by all means, have pride in your mental illness, but don't demean others while you're doing it, you know. That's my main goal. Is I like to think that everybody is special, you know. That sounds so cheesy, but it's true. I like to think that I don't think anybody's normal. I think everybody has a little quirk. Everybody has a gift or a talent or something that sets them apart. And it may not be neurodivergent or not, but I think we all are somehow. We just express it differently. But yeah, there was somewhat of a normie that listened to the music, and often what they'll say is, it's like, oh, that gives me a headache. But, you know, most people that I have seen that have encountered this kind of music are just like, I feel so at peace. I am so relaxed right now. And you can get any kind of music, most music, and go on YouTube and find it. And it has changed my life. It has changed my... You're so pretty!
There's a few more sleds around here.
Look at him. Look at him. I wish I could... He is so pretty. He sparkles. I was never into Kristoff, but he's so very pretty. He's so pretty. Eric just looks like a Ken doll. I mean, he's good looking and everything, but he kind of reminds me of somebody that's like, I don't know. He just kind of reminds me of like, hi, you know, the guy next door kind of thing. That's kind of what it reminds me of. Only 7 fish. It's been an hour, you guys. Okay, well, maybe not an hour since I checked, but it's just not fair, you guys. It's not fair. You guys aren't fair. You guys aren't nice to me. When are you gonna frickin' level up? I've been everywhere. I haven't even used the fast travel. Please, are you leveled up yet? I want you to be leveled up, okay? Please, just do me a favor. Just level up. Why do I have to work this hard to get friends? Yes, you're leveling up your friendship magic. This isn't magical. This is work. I have to work for my friendship. I think friendship should be free. That's what's frustrating with this game. It's like, I'll be your friend, but you gotta do all these things for me. And frickin' Merlin, oh my gosh! Oh my gosh, he's the epitome of ADHD. I know, because I have it, but that dude is like, oh, if there's anybody that's unmedicated, it's probably him. As I said, medication doesn't always help. Medication is not always helpful for everybody. Sometimes medication can make things worse, so. I'd say if it works, it works. Doesn't work? Well. It's very unfortunate. No! I want to go fishing. Yeah. Wait, no. Put that right there. Yep. You don't have to be precise when it comes to fishing. Not particularly. Ah! Oh, shoot, I screwed it up. Oh, screwed it up. What? Let go! Okay, that was cool. Just gave me seaweed. Algae or whatever. The red stuff is not the red stuff is not seaweed, it's algae. It's algae. Sorry to say, but I don't like the cumbersome. It's very cumbersome, I don't like that. Cumbersome. I don't like that sound. Stop making that sound. Stop it. Stop making that sound. Oh, wood. Blackwood. More blackwood. I need it. Yeah, I might want to do that. I might say, hey, can you make it in the game where there's more ore, iron ore, and more black sticks, like blackwood, because I need blackwood. There aren't any. Like, I just don't get it. Like, 10 minutes it took me to go through everything, and then I still didn't find it. So, yeah. Kind of an issue with that. Other than that, it's fantastic. It's a fantastic game. I love it. But we need some more. That's it all. Because it's a struggle. It's to just like. Ooh. Okay. What else do we have? There was something I was gonna do. Oh, inventory. Yes. So I have 5 pieces of wood after 30 minutes. That's just great. I only found 2 pieces of wood. I was thinking I was gonna go 3. But no, of course not. We can't do that. And every time you go home, your little, your meter, your health meter is gonna go up. you can't really die, you just won't have energy, you know, in that aspect. Yeah, you're not gonna die. It's not like an emergency in particular. It's just best that you do, you know, have it. It's best that you keep track of it, you know. Anything else here? No, no. Just put the gems where they need to go. There's a focus here. Focus, 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 focus. It's focus. Okay. I don't need that. I don't need any more. Like 200 stones. Cats, I don't need any more of that. Might as well dump this in here though. Orb of Unity. I feel like that's a quest, but I don't know. Like, I feel like that's a quest, but I'm not quite sure. I don't know. Okay. Tired of having to move around. Going to go to the Forgotten Land. So I'm gonna do that. I already put the Forgotten. I already put the orb in there, didn't I? Didn't I already do that? Yeah, I did. Yeah, I did. Then... let's see her. Okay. So... what orb have we not unlocked is the thing. Seems like there's an orb in the Frosted Heights. There might be an orb that I have not unlocked. I'm wondering if that's it. Oh, there appears to be an orb in there. Yeah, there's an orb in there. The Orb of Unity. So bizarre. Like, I don't know what would be. Let me see. There's gotta be a place where... Dazzle Beach, maybe? I don't know. Bananas. Banana! The bananas! Give me some bananas. Hey. That's what it says, banana. 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 Having too much fun with that word.
Hey there.
Sell. I'd love to sell that. 1 lemon. How did I get a hold of just 1 lemon? Just curious. I don't know. 500 coins, yeah! Yes. So, if you've noticed, see this right here? Did you see that? Did you see that? It's 45,530. That is Dreamlight energy. And with Dreamlight energy, you can go back to the castle and you can unlock certain things, and it can be very fun, actually. You can unlock certain worlds, but in order to do that, you have to unlock certain characters, and I haven't unlocked the right characters to do that. Every time you unlock a world, you can bring a character into this world, and they'll come and live, and you'll set up their house. You'll spend money to build their house. your own money, unfortunately. And then when you do that, yeah, they'll come and live with you. It's kind of a cool thing. It's cool. Yeah, it's kind of cool. It's kind of cool. It's not bad. I know. It's kind of cool. I don't know why he's taking so long to level up. I'm freaking foraging. I'm foraging forever and ever. Just level up. Please. Just level up. Level your ass up, please. Tired of this.
How's it going?
I don't know why he's not leveling up. It's bizarre. Why is he not leveling up?
Mm.
I have been milking all the plants. Over and over and over again. He can level up. He should be able to level up like at least one more time. But no. He won't do it for me. Of course not. No, he's not gonna do that for me. Like... Yay! Apples! That's the great thing about surplus. I don't understand. He is a forager and I've been foraging for an hour. He's still not leveled up. He's leveled up one time and the only reason he leveled up was because I gave him a couple of gifts. He's not leveling up. I don't know why. It's just bizarre. It's bizarre. Why? I don't understand. Just level up. Please. Do me a favor, just level up. I'm tired of having to do this. Tired of having to do this. Chatty. One chatty. Just one. Only one. That's how I got only one lemon, because it was something I'd left behind. I guess I didn't even know that it was there, and... Huh. Interesting. I didn't even know it was there. Dun 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 dun. Oh, this is useless. So useless. Like, I have tried to level you up, and he won't. Am I doing the wrong thing? What's going on with this? Am I doing the wrong thing of some sort? Am I overthinking this? I don't know what's going on. I really would like to know. Why? Nobody... I'd like to know why he's not leveling up the way that he should. I really thought he was a forager. I thought he was a forager. And look at the characters again. Okay. He's almost there. He's almost there. It's horrible, but yeah. Now, excuse me. I need to do something real quick. And that would be getting the fan going.